everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Burt and Burger podcast. We are on episode 174. Thank you for chilling. Thank you for vibing with your cousins here on the Burt and Burger podcast. I'm Burger. The other one is Burt. Like we always say, we're trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the potty world, baby. The potty world. P-O-T-T-Y. The potty world. One way that we're going to kind of start rebranding ourselves is we're just, we talk the same way your family does at the yearly barbecue, right? That's all we do. We're the type of people that always talk about the jokes that your dad and your uncle always take too far. That's B&B in a nutshell. Everyone says, what's your podcast about? What's it about? We say it's a comedy podcast. That's all it is. It's a lot more than a comedy podcast. And honestly, we couldn't be more boring, plain Jane vanilla either by describing ourselves that way. So we're going to try to make it a bit exciting because we're very exciting people. We're very exciting cousins. So
exactly.
We'll see where this ends up getting us. So let's go ahead, start the episode off. Burt put a whopping one note in here called Pee-Pee Time.
Yeah, I did. It's pretty good, too, because I'm pretty sure we've talked about it before, so...
Even better.
Pretty epic.
Went out of his way to put in a topic that we've already talked about.
So, this realization came to me the other day, specifically to write it down.
As in, like, less than, 24 hours ago? Or I guess it's a little over 24 hours.
Well, that was when I remembered it, but I had a whole reminiscent day when we were drinking and playing poker on one of my last days at college. I don't even know how the fuck it came to be.
Can't wait to how this story goes. So here Burt is playing poker and drinking with other guys, and he has a story called Pee-Pee Time.
Pee-Pee Time. Yeah.
Pee-Pee Time.
Yeah. It was, I just realized that me and my cousin here are a little bit more familiar, or more similar than I previously thought.
Don't you dare say that. Yeah. We don't have nothing in common.
You see,
you watch your mouth.
Burger is the shitmeister. Burger and his immediate family are the shitmeisters, but
take it back.
I think, and actually, all the shit I've given you for being piss boy.
Can we stop talking about that? I'm pretty sure that's like 5 episodes in a row now. Oh my gosh.
Well, you see,
my goodness. It was a little drop that got caught in the wind, okay?
Okay.
That's all it was.
It occurred to me that that I've had quite a few incidents myself. In elementary school, I was quite the pants pisser. Like a serial pants pisser. Do you remember me talking about
I was a serial pants shitter.
Yeah.
I still do.
See, yours was a little bit more
proud
like, man, really just had to go potty, and then I was playing baseball. I remember that was a big one. Then you just, nature called at the wrong time.
Oh, I poop myself a lot. It's my whole family does, though, honestly.
Yeah.
Our clinch technique isn't that great, I suppose.
Damn.
Or it is, but there's too much weight to hold back.
True. It's a very packed assembly line, I suppose you could say. But mine, it was more out of, I don't even know what it was. Do you remember me talking about, like, in elementary school?
Yes.
Yeah.
Next.
Peeing in class or whatever?
Yep.
Yeah, I did talk about that on the pod. That's probably a fucking oldie.
That's why I said it 3 times, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm talking to my mom right now.
Yeah, so that was a big one. And then another one was, I might have mentioned it at the same time now that I'm thinking about it. We had like...
All right, so next topic.
Snow pants. I'd always piss my snow pants. And one of my aunts...
How do you piss your snow pants? You're supposed to have pants on underneath your snow pants.
Yeah, I know. She was like, damn, Burt, you weren't even out there that long. It was too cold. You had to come back inside. Like, you weren't even out there for that long. Like, how are you sopping wet? Like, how are your pants absolutely sopping wet? I'm like, damn, don't know. There was like a teacher's helper or whatever.
Someone pissed on me. This ain't my piss. Prove that it's my piss.
Exactly. Prove it. Well, Burt, it's an interesting case you have here. Yeah, I remember that being a bad one. So what you're telling me, Bert, is you planted dig first into the snow and just sat there for about 10 minutes. Yep.
Dick first in the snow.
Yeah, it's like there was an origin point, the piss point, and then it just goes down the old leg right in the snow boots. I don't know. I think I must have been a miserable fucking kid to take care of.
You're a miserable
Adult.
kid to be around still.
Yeah.
You're a miserable boy to be around.
Yes. Yup, it's tough.
Why do
It's
you
gotta
act
be
like you're
tough.
fine now?
I'm not too sure.
You're not.
Probably because I don't do it as much now, but
You're not okay.
as much now. That's not really the right way to say that. I haven't pissed
You're
myself in a
fucked.
while. Yeah. It's been a good minute.
You're gay.
Yeah. I forgot what your brother was saying, but I'm like, oh shit, that's a good one. I got to write that down for the podcast.
My 16-year-old brother.
Yeah, he's talking about pee or something. I'm like, ooh,
You're so fucking gross. What are you talking?
that's right.
The 16-year-old boy was talking about pee. Bert goes, ooh.
Oh, that's right. I
like
remember
pee.
now. That's tough.
What's tough?
Being a piss boy, I guess. It's tough.
What was the story? You literally just said you pissed your snow pants. That was it?
Yeah, I think it was just reminiscing with like a bunch of fucking college guys about how much I used to piss was, I guess, kind of the different one. For some reason, I was really hoping that I didn't
was the
talk about it
story.
before, but we're also
That was the
170 episodes
story
in.
that you went out of your way to make a note
In the middle
about
of-
in the Discord
Yeah.
just to say, hey, I've weed my snow pants.
Like a lot. Like it was like an everyday thing. Like it wasn't just once in a while. Like it was
Okay, you peed your pants a lot when you were a kid.
like a lot. Like I
Okay,
just started borrowing
a
clothes
lot.
from school. Yeah.
Okay,
It
you
was
pissed
bad.
yourself a lot as a kid.
It was bad.
Where's the talking point?
I don't know. I was kind of hoping something would come out of it. It's usually how these things work.
Yeah, but you're just like, yeah, I pissed myself a lot when I was in school.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
So Nick
Yeah.
Cage says he remembers being in the womb.
Oh, yep. I remember seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
As a fucking meme or something. It's like
Nope.
I have so many realistic dreams and shit that I would just write that off as a dream.
Sometimes I think I can go all the way back to the in utero and feeling like I could see faces in the dark or something. Now that I am no longer in the whatever utero,
Yeah.
I don't know what a utero
In
is.
utero. That's when you're in the uterus.
It's in utero.
Yeah, that's
Not
what it's called.
not in utero, it's in utero.
Yeah, it's like one thing.
I see the dash. Okay, so in utero. I got it. I thought he was saying in utero, like he was
Oh.
in a utero. I'm like, what the fuck is a utero?
Yeah.
It's just Nick Cage being gay. Now that I am no longer in utero, I would have to imagine it was perhaps vocal vibrations reasoning through to me at that stage. Nicolas Cage. That's what he says.
Yeah, you know what that sounds like? That sounds like Crazy Boy.
A queer.
Yeah, that sounds like maybe a funny dream you had, Mr. Cage.
Sometimes I can go all the way back in utero and feeling like I could see faces in the dark or something. So is he saying he could see people's faces through his mom's tummy?
Yeah, like Matt the lawyer from DC, whatever the fuck his name is.
He didn't have X-ray
Murdoch?
vision.
Matt Murdock. No, he had the fucking... No, it's not X-ray vision. He's saying because the sound waves. He's saying it was like a sonar thing, like bats. That's what he was saying. It was an X-ray.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense though because
no,
he
it
still
doesn't make
can't
sense.
see it.
None of it
though.
makes sense.
He could see faces by hearing vibrations.
Yeah, that's like I thought that's like how the sonar shit worked. I think the sonar is you click, it goes out, it comes back, and then you perceive a different... I don't know what the fuck it is. Bats do it. That's all I know. And that one superhero can do it. Kind of like that one scene, right? Where it's like he can low-key see stuff, but because of his superpowers, right?
I don't think he uses sonar though. I think his ears are just really good. He has a heightened senses,
Yeah.
so he can hear really well.
Yeah, I think that's along the lines of what old Cager's trying to say, I believe.
Okay.
Not that he's got superhero
Hey, Nick
hearing,
Cage,
but-
you didn't see shit in the fucking
Something
your
big.
mom's stomach, you fucking...
Unless the wall is so thin that you could see light through, but I don't think that's right.
So
Shit, maybe.
is that the part where you're saying it isn't believable?
Oh, I think it's all. I think that. But isn't it like your fucking? I don't think your brain forms memories that early.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
wondering why that's the part where
No,
there's
none of
no
it's-
way
I think
you
it's
could have
all
saw
gay.
faces, Nick Cage. There's no way you saw shit in your mom's stomach. No
that's,
way.
That's one
No
of the
way.
bullet points on the in the list of things that are fishy about his memory here.
This picture of him's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
It's just a baby with Nick Cage's
Okay.
face on the front.
Nice. Sounds like something I do in high school.
Yeah, but this actually looks like legit. Yours was like clearly like a box just set on somebody's face.
Yeah.
That's what most of your Photoshop looks like nowadays anyways.
Yeah, my Photoshop is mid shop. Photo mid. What the fuck are we
you have
having
any
him on?
memories when
Oh,
you
sorry,
were
Arthur.
in your mom's stomach?
No, only memories I've made up.
I think I had, I don't know. I always thought it was an out-of-body experience, but couldn't tell you if it was real or not. And I might have talked about this, but it was when I tried to hold that one girl's hand when I was like 2 years old, and my tube flipped over.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was asking you if I told the story, and you just said shit. Okay.
Shit. Okay.
Burt-
I thought you were talking about when you were
Burt
on the
was
bridge
already
and you're trying to
digging
tell
his
her you're
heels.
like Bruce Banner or something.
What?
There was one when you were saying there's.
Oh no, you got information incorrect there. I said I was a spy, but yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
So when I was a little kid, I was like in this pool with my mom, and with us was my mom's friend and her daughter, and I was like 2 or 3 years old. Like I was super, super young, and I remember I was in that tube, and I really wanted to hold that girl's hand. And she was just sitting there fucking crossing her arms like, fuck you, honky. Just like my entire life. Never went away. Still dealt with that 20 years later. So I was like reaching over to try to grab her hand, and she wouldn't do it. And the tube flipped over, and I fell out of the tube. And the next thing I remember is like a side view of my mom like swimming to the bottom of the pool to get me, and the next instant was me in the house we were living at the time just crying and freaking out and shit like that, and my mom was like talking to my grandma on the phone about what happened. So I always thought it was like this big out-of-body experience. Then I talked to my mom a few years ago, and she's like, yeah, we were standing in the pool. It wasn't that deep.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so don't know what I was fucking seeing. Probably some dream I had, and maybe I got PTSD from it. But yeah, I think it was like a 5-foot pool, and my mom just kind of gently walked over and just picked my head up and put me back in the tube.
Damn.
Because like what I remember seeing is my mom like swimming like straight down to
Fucking
get me.
Phelpsing.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible to swim down. Like you could probably put your head underwater and like put your legs up against your chest and float around, but that's probably about it.
Yeah.
It's not like we were in some Olympic swimming pool that was 50 feet deep.
Right.
And I had like cinder blocks in my pockets that would just cause me to sink to the bottom of the pool.
Yeah, just doing the fucking frog swimming all the way to the bottom of the pool.
No, like I had like my hands and legs like straight out, and my back was just going slowly to the ground. And my mom was the one frog swimming after my ass.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, the pool wasn't that fucking deep at
Yeah,
all.
chill, bro.
Yeah. You could probably stand there and your head would be poking out of water.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
And then I remember there was another time when I was at some lake on one of the buoys that are out in the water. And I was a kid again, and I was like riding it like a horse, and my grandpa was like, "Get the fuck off of that goddamn buoy! I'm gonna kick your fucking..." I don't know, but he was telling me to get like come closer. I was getting too far away, and I'm like, "Fuck you, grandpa! You're gay.
You're a bitch, pal.
Eat my ass." And then I don't know what happened, but I started drowning again.
Okay.
Don't know if a wave came in or what and spooked the shit out of me. But then next thing, this actually happened. I remember my grandpa fucking diving into the goddamn water with all of his clothes on, I think. Blue jeans, boots, button up. And he grabbed me, and I remember he like cut like with his fingernails like across my stomach.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Scared the shit out of him, I guess. And that one actually happened. And he still talks about that. Yeah, he still talks about that. No out-of-body experience there, but...
that's good.
Yeah, that's good. Good
as far
feedback.
as you know.
170-some episodes go. Still great feedback from this cunt.
Yeah,
Anyways, yeah, so it's good that I didn't almost die, Burt says. Appreciate it.
That is good.
But my grandpa is also incredibly dramatic. I'm sure he needed to step in and do something at this point, but I wouldn't also be surprised if I just needed to stand up and I would have been fine.
Yeah, he was just fucking basketball palming your head.
Yeah.
Up, like, yeah, let's go, buddy.
Yeah, let's go. No, he dove in, so I must have been a ways out, but I wish I could have saw that now. My grandpa in full clothes diving into the fucking lake.
Mm-hmm.
Save my ass.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I have better moments with my grandpa in water, like that time I told you he went down our water slide at our pool.
Yes.
When it was completely dry and he was completely dry, and I'll never forget that screeching noise his belly made grinding against that slide, and then he plops into the water. Yeah, my grandpa's an animal.
A menace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw him today. He came home, and he came in the house, didn't say one word to me, and then he left. That's it.
Nice.
He works downstate. I don't see him very often. And, yeah, he was home, didn't even say hey. Didn't even give me the finger.
Damn.
That's how I know he loves me, though.
Exactly. Yeah. Another successful run.
Yeah, my family's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I've been saved out of the water a couple times.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I remember, again, when we were kids and you were sitting on that water slide and you wouldn't go in the pool. Like,
oh,
you
yeah.
were just sitting on the edge of it, and I'm sitting behind you, like, waiting for you to get in. And you're like, nope, not doing it. And then I remember your mom was, like, saying she'd give you money if you jumped in and you wouldn't do it. And then I remember, in your fucking Burt-ass little fucking smug way of saying it, you were like, unless someone gives me $200, I am not jumping in this pool.
Yeah.
And I remember I swiftly put the bottom of my foot straight into your back and kicked your ass straight into the fucking pool.
Sounds about right.
Eat shit and die, honky.
Yeah, get fucked, buddy.
Burt had his little life jacket on and everything.
Yeah.
Mom was just pointing at you laughing.
It's not my favorite.
I think this happened, like 6 days ago?
Yeah, it was last weekend.
Yeah, at the family pool.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, I've never been a huge fan of the water. I mean, I say that
That's
because
you don't like to take your shirt off.
That also.
Yeah, you do. You do say that actually. How much you do love the water. I remember that.
I do, but I don't.
You just said you're not a big fan of it. Yeah.
It freaks me out a lot.
Yeah, imagine doing a pod with this guy, guys. It's terrible.
There's certain aspects that make it worth it, but yeah. Yeah. If my
I actually learned to jerk off because of a pool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember I found one of my dad's old porn videos that he had, old VHS tapes. It wasn't my dad's porn. Like, it was...
Oh, I see what you're saying.
It was his porn, but he wasn't in it. Like,
yeah,
and it was like sex education. It was like Best Sex Volumes 1, 2, and 3, and they had a green, a blue, and a red cover on it. I remember that. And I plopped that fucker in, and it would literally be educational. Like, there'd be a narrator, and there'd be just two actors just fucking. It's like, now if you rub her clitoris here, she's going to really enjoy it and probably orgasm. Like, shit like that. Like, it was literally like if you were to...
If there was a college course on it.
Not even a college course. Like, if they were going to teach you how to fuck when they talked about puberty in elementary or middle school, you know, those awkward health classes that they would make you do.
Yeah, show you some moves. You get a little
Yeah, like
certificate.
this was it. Like it was so educational. Yeah. No,
the
college courses is like straight on Pornhub there.
Yeah, true.
That's technique and angles and arches and geometry and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
This was like straight consensual husband and wife
To the point.
love each other very much, making a baby
Huh.
kind of education. I remember that. And they were talking about spicing things up in the pool, I guess. And the guy like got out of the pool and the girl was in the pool just jerking him off. Guy was laying on his back on the cement.
Nice.
And she's just going ham.
It's classic.
And then
really.
I remember one time I was in the shower and I'm like, hey, I remember that scene. So then I gave it a whirl. Life changed forever.
Yeah. There it is.
That's all it took.
That's all it took.
That was it.
All down.
Literally turned into a man that day.
Uh-huh.
So I think I was about 6 years old when that happened.
Yep.
Nah, I was a bit older than that, but still, yeah. So learn how to jerk off from Best Sex Volume 2 or something like that.
There you go. Or something like that. Don't act like you don't know exactly what it was.
It was Better Sex, Best Sex, it was something like that, yeah. It was
What
some
the
like
fuck?
educational course on how to make love better.
That's so funny.
I don't know why he had that because he had straight up porn too.
Yeah.
Straight up not loving,
It's just
breeding.
some
Straight up porn.
cross-examining.
Yeah, just straight up. Yeah, so really know why he had that one.
One of those dudes that leaves comments. You see, really, it's according to the the house says to stay.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah. This was like,
Really not
I don't
plans
even
by
know
the
if we
book.
had dial-up internet yet. Like, I was a youngin'. Yeah,
PH probably didn't exist yet.
maybe. I want to look that up. When did Pornhub get created? Let's
I'm gonna guess
Private
1996. That's too early.
I'm gonna say like 2008.
Yeah, it's probably 203.
2007. I almost had it.
Damn, I was
said
10 years
2008.
early.
Yeah. What the fuck? 1996?
Figure there was some
I don't
shitty
even know if
version
the
of
internet was fucking around then.
it. Videos like that probably weren't. Yeah, probably didn't work.
XNXX was 1997. YouPorn was 2006. RedTube was 2007. OnlyFans 2016 and Twitter was 2006.
Wow.
Pornhub is a Canadian-owned internet pornography website. It is one of several pornographic video streaming websites owned by MindGeek.
Huh.
As of November 2022...
Wait, ain't that the people who made Pokemon? Oh, it's
I don't
Mind
know.
Freak, isn't it?
I don't know.
Huh.
Mind Freak sounds like they made Pornhub, and Mind Geek sounds like they made Pornhub.
It
But I'm pretty sure it's the other way around.
It is. Freakazoids.
As of November 2022, Pornhub is the 13th most trafficked website in the world and the second most trafficked adult websites after X videos.
Huh. Not bad.
Interesting.
Didn't know that.
Montreal, Canada.
Montreal, that's for the fucking French. Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah, MindGeek is pornography, so I don't think this is where Pokemon was invented.
Old ass ketchup or whatever his name is, yeah.
Ass ketchup. Yeah. I
Yeah.
remember when I first found adult videos on the internet,
Oh no.
and I would, we talked about this. YouTube, I would look it up, and nothing was ever fun on YouTube.
Correct.
Just people kissing. And Daddy wanted to see some boobies, not kissing.
Oh yeah.
So I remember I was on
Different.
some website, and I would look up like naked boobs on Google
Uh-huh.
and go to images, like Google images, and
Mhm.
sometimes you'd see one sneak out. But then once I figured out you could click on the links,
Ah.
what a life changer that was. And then I remember it was on a website called SexTube, very original. And there was a girl on there, and she was like doing this striptease thing, and she looked like my hot neighbor.
Like, yo.
It's like, yo. And I remember she started lifting up her shirt to show the titties, and
That's when
I
you get
was like,
rickrolled.
yeah, this is when the video stops, like it does on YouTube. Nope, boobies fell out.
Yo.
That was the end of it.
Yeah.
There was no turning back.
Damn. That's all it took. And
Yeah.
then B&B was born.
Yeah, then B&B was born. No, and that's the thing. It's just like, it definitely, like, when it first started in my life, I went crazy with it any chance I got. I'm like, yes, Mom and Dad are gone for 16 minutes. I can watch some fucking porn.
Yes.
Yeah, it kind of capped out pretty quickly, though, I would say.
Uh-huh.
Now
you're less of a goblin?
Yeah, like I told you, I think I'm pretty tamed compared to some of the people that I've read on Reddit.
Yeah, some of that's scary.
It is kind of scary. That shit really sucks people in.
I can see why, but maybe, okay, no, not to that degree.
Yeah,
That degree
I don't
spooky.
know. Maybe I just... That's what I say. I talk a big game on how I'm like this big fucking women freak and shit like that. Like, I was such a fucking loser. Like, still am,
Same.
but I really like don't get in. I'm just not that into it, I guess. Like, Daddy likes his women, don't get me wrong. Women are beautiful.
Yeah.
Some are, not all.
Yeah.
But there just comes to a point to where, like, once I get my rocks off, it's not that special anymore.
You're like, wow, okay.
Post-nut clarity. It's like, all right, let's go shoot some hoops. Ask my girlfriend, let's go play catch. She don't like to play catch.
Yeah.
Let's go for a walk.
Yeah, I need to do something productive now.
You want to play Animal Crossing now? Like, I have more fun with that. Once the nut's out, though, of course.
Yeah, it's just like your last episode with your post-shitting. Like, yeah, here we go. All right.
Yeah.
Time to switch up. Switch things up.
Yeah. Once you get that out, you're good to go. So, I don't know. I definitely think adult videos can be very bad for people, but honestly, it probably made me into the man that I am today. No, but
whether that be a good or a bad thing.
Yeah, whether that's good or bad. No, I mean, but that's the thing. Like, people were like, it does this unrealistic expectation. No, it didn't. Never thought.
It's like, you must be a quitter.
Yeah, I was like, I never thought that was real fucking ever.
Mm-hmm.
You would see this guy just pick up these 3 women. I'm like, yeah, okay, buddy.
At the same time, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why do people think like your mind just gets... It's like when kids play video games too young and they're going to turn out to be really violent.
Yeah. Not quite.
Yeah, it's just like,
quite.
Are you... Like, I get like your brain does mold to things, but I'm not stupid.
Right.
I know I just can't cram it in my stepsister's ass.
Yeah.
I've never thought
Like
that was acceptable.
There's a little bit of the human element breaks that up a little bit.
It does, dude. Like, seriously, like, you go watch all this crazy shit and then you go to school and so fucking shy to even look at a girl.
Mm-hmm.
Talk this big game and shit like that, and then you go and you gotta ask a girl to homecoming in 7th grade and you can't even fucking look at her in the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
There's always been a huge disconnect for me, though, with me and media. I can watch the scariest movie alive, get up, take a piss, and go straight to bed and not even think about it. I've always had that kind of disconnect from anything.
Yeah.
Where Burt has to turn every fucking light on in the house afterwards.
Yeah, mine's more like I'll just fucking dream shit up.
See,
like,
yeah,
oh
like, I'll
shit, there's
forget
something
I
out of
even
the corner
watched
of
the movie.
my eye. Cool.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's what adult videos have done for me. It's allowed me to not be retarded.
Yes. True. You see it and you're like, yep, that's fake.
Yeah, well, even like again, like okay, like I played video games way more than I watched porn. Believe it or not, porn is what, a few minutes out of your day. Video games is hours and hours and hours every fucking day. But even then, like, I never knew, like, I never realized how quote unquote violent games are until people started telling me that on the news.
Yeah, and you're like, huh.
Call of Duty's making school shooters.
Hot take,
Really?
Grandpa. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not even Grandpa. It's fucking Mom and Dad. Grandpa doesn't even fucking know what a Call of Duty is.
I don't know if he knows what it is, yeah.
Yeah.
You're onto something.
Yeah, that always confused me, though. Oh, it could influence them. Well, it also, what about the other 99% of the people it doesn't? It makes me think of, like, the iFunny post I saw today where it's like, sober people are responsible for 85% of car accidents.
Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. So really, I should get drunk.
Yeah, you're
and
statistically
I have
more
better
likely
chances.
to get in a car accident while sober
Yeah.
than you are when you're drunk, if you're going to have that kind of mindset.
Uh-huh.
That's what I've realized. It's like, okay, you have that mindset. Let's start applying that to other areas of as well and see if it makes just as much sense.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, you're gay.
Yep, it's that easy.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yep.
But it's just like Burt has played more video games and watched more porn than anybody on the planet. And he's the biggest pussy I've ever met in my life. I saw him swing at those little punching bag things at the mall where it
That was
tells you how
tough.
strong your punch is. And Burt literally missed like twice. And, yeah.
Yeah. Zero correlation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Quit being gay.
Yeah. Just chill.
Yeah, calm down.
Yeah. Can't say I've heard anything like that in the news lately, but
No,
same thing
that's
with
the
me and
thing. I
ads though,
think-
so I haven't heard dick about
Yeah.
shit. So
Well, that's the thing, though. It's like I think video games are slowly starting to become like a part of our culture now. It's no longer some stupid thing that children do anymore or nerds on the internet do anymore. They're just as prominent in our life as music and movies are at this point.
Mm-hmm.
The video game market is ginormous, and it's going to continue to be like that,
Yeah.
which is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Maybe
feel
it's
like
because all those people that hated it are starting to die now. I don't know.
yeah, for real. Might be.
Good
A
riddance.
lot
Get
less
the fuck out of
resistance.
here.
Yeah. I feel like the biggest one I really noticed was like fucking with Fortnite and everything. That was insane. That shit
Yeah,
was
maybe.
legit
I
everywhere,
think
but-
just even before that, I thought
it
I think
definitely
once we
was,
started
but-
getting in like the 2010s and things like that.
yeah.
At the beginning of the 2010s, I think that's when like the school shooting thing was at an all-time high. But
uh-huh.
once we started getting past a few of those, like, and, you know, there might be some kind of correlation between that, but it doesn't mean it's the only factor, right? I'm going to guess that the way the child was raised or mental health issues are more of a factor in those situations than Call of Duty with you telling me how much of a whore my mom is.
Yeah. Exactly.
I have gotten beyond pissed off at video games a lot to where Burt has seen multiple videos of me sweeping up my controllers.
Oh yeah. Like what is that? Oh yeah, that's another controller.
Yup, Burt sees another
man.
$70 get taken out of our B&B checkbook.
Right in the shitter. Yeah.
Why is this one so much money? It had cool grips on it, Burt.
Yeah.
Grips won't fucking work if they're not on the controller.
Exactly.
But that anger was always at me or at the game or something like that. I never wanted to like, all right, I'm going to go beat the shit out of the neighbor.
Yeah, I feel like the one thing that I'm always good with is like I'm usually sometimes with Madden, but even at the root of a lot of the bullshit that happens in Madden, it's like, yeah, if I just didn't do it this way, I would have. Like I always blame it on myself. Like, yeah, I could have done that a little bit better.
Even if it is my fault, like I get pissed off and like that's it. Like
Oh yeah.
it always stops there.
Uh-huh.
No, I've never been like, all right, it's time to bomb a library. Like I don't fucking
Exactly.
get it.
I don't get it. Yeah.
So it's just one of those things to where very technically you could probably say it attributed to some forms of violence, but that doesn't mean anything. It's like
Yeah.
we've said before. Well, technically the Nike shoes that he wore while he was doing it are also to blame too if you're going to get that fucking nitpicky with it, asshole.
Right.
So now you can't buy Nike.
Yep, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wear anything soon enough.
Yeah, you're gonna have to walk around naked, which wouldn't be too bad in the appropriate areas, of course.
Yeah, true.
Like
Yeah.
my living room with my cousins over
Exactly. Wait.
when I want them to leave,
Exactly.
and they won't. We had our last cousin night before Burt goes off to work. Happened yesterday, and we got some grub, played some wiffle ball. We're gonna get extremely drunk, but for some reason we had 2 drinks and that was it.
Yeah. I didn't even really feel anything off those drinks either.
Burt, yeah, because it was 2 drinks probably.
Yeah.
Burt didn't do a good job providing everything.
Yeah, no.
So
Nah, it
we just
wasn't
went and
great.
played normal wiffle ball.
Yeah.
I think I went home and had a beer too, and that was it.
Yeah, I was thinking about going to the store and grabbing some stuff, but didn't do it.
Yeah.
As I'm gay.
We were all excited, yeah, and
Yeah.
didn't do anything. He comes down with nothing in his hands, not even the fucking bases.
I know that one guy freaking quit. I'm like, what the hell? Our one cousin didn't want to fucking drink anything.
So?
After he said
He
was going
didn't want to do it to
damn.
begin with. He didn't even quit. He said no at the beginning.
I mean, before he went to the fucking restaurant, he sounded like he was kind of into it. I'm like,
Doesn't
damn.
matter. Why does it matter what he does?
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, it was just, yeah.
Bert always looking for something to blame.
Yeah, I do.
But we played wiffle ball, and it was a lot of fun. We actually set up our home run fence. Like, if you hit over the fence, it's a homer.
Good thing.
And there was 5 of us that played, I believe. Yeah, 5 of us played. Every single one of us hit at least 1 home run. Most of us hit multiple home runs, except Bert.
Mine's Burt, yeah.
Bert barely even made contact.
Yeah. It was,
For some reason, he really thinks he can
Probably
hit the
do
ball
okay.
with one hand. And he does make contact sometimes. He strikes out more than everybody else does.
Yeah.
And
feel more
the
confident in
ball
that, but-
never goes far.
No.
And he continues to throw the bat at the person fielding it. It was funny the first time. And then Bert likes to really run jokes into the ground hard
I do.
to where they're literally cringe.
Uh-huh.
And we literally just pick up the ball and walk to first and touch the base, and he's out.
Yeah, I'm a really fast runner, too, so.
The thing with Bert is 2 things. One is if it worked 1 time out of 1,000, he's going to ignore the 999 times it failed and focus on the 1 time that it worked. That's why he putts with a driver in disc golf like a fucking buffoon.
I haven't been doing that as much lately.
And
in real
secondly,
games, but-
he thinks because he feels like there's a lot of juice behind something, it means there is. And if there doesn't feel like there's a lot of juice behind something, it means there's not. So because Bert thinks he can swing a baseball bat really fast, therefore it will be the most powerful swing. When there's a very good reason why nobody in the Major League Baseball Association hasn't fucking swung with one hand probably since 1897.
Yeah.
Because you get more power with 2 hands on the bat.
Uh-huh.
But not Bert. He thinks he's going to prove all these millions of people that have been swinging correctly for hundreds of years now. And he walks up with 1 hand, hits it as hard as he
Sun under the
can,
moon, baby.
and it goes about as far as he can piss.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. It's an accurate lengther there. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of get in my own head. I just think that it I don't like the idea of swinging with 2 hands anymore. It doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 1 hand looks retarded.
Oh yeah. I mean, I played like a whole game with only 1 hand, and now I'm like, how the fuck could you do this with 2?
Yeah.
It just feels
And
gay.
then I watch your technique on so many things and how incredibly incorrect it is. And I'm like, it makes, like, sports do so much for a kid.
Yeah.
They do so much for a person. They teach you how to walk in a straight line, how to use a door handle, how to take your winky out when you pee. Bert literally doesn't do anything correct. The way
No.
he even holds something, I'm like, wow, this kid didn't play any sports. Wow, this guy widowy gets no bitches.
Yeah. Yeah, none of my friends or relatives really played. Like, it just wasn't like a big thing. Like, I never had buddies
Same.
being like, yo, you gotta play.
Same, I went out of my way to find it.
Yeah. How do you, okay, what's your origin then? There had to be something that you just saw it on TV and you're like, oh, that's cool. Or what?
No.
What's the drive behind that? Like, what gets a person into that?
I liked it when I started playing it.
How did
At
you
first,
start playing
I didn't
it, though?
want to. I went to the school that offered the sport that I wanted to play.
But why did you want to play it?
Well, I played it and it was a lot of fun.
So you just like...
That's why. Showed up.
But what
Had a
made you
lot of
want to
fun
show
with it.
up?
I didn't want to show up.
So why did you then?
Try it. You never just try anything?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure I did. I mean, yeah, I'm a curious boy. I mean, I like doing kind of stuff like that, you know? I feel like, I don't know. My family was also weird about some stuff like that, but I don't know. They're weird.
Yeah. No, I mean, I played soccer when I was really young, and I really didn't like it too much. I like to pretend I did.
Same.
But I didn't like it that much. And then, yeah, football, I really had to go out of my way to do it. I started playing that in like 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade. Wow. And wanted nothing to fucking do with it. I think it was my mom that was like, hey, you're a fat fuck. I'm taking you here. And then that's when I had the interest in it.
I see.
Yeah. So then I tried it, and then that's when I started playing it like crazy.
Yeah, I had very helicopter parents that didn't like the idea of me being introduced to any sort of harm.
I don't think helicopter's the right word. Maybe they didn't want you playing sports, but you were playing some very, very violent things at a very young age.
Yeah, but not like
which a lot of people would say is a lot more dangerous and deadly than any sport could be, Bert.
True. Yep, I don't know what the origin is, but I know I wanted to sign up for something. I forgot if it was baseball or what it was, but...
Yeah, when you were probably 4.
Yeah, when I was younger. I was like in elementary school or something, but... Yeah.
But that's okay. You're into sports now, Bert.
Enough, yeah.
I would say you're really into it. We disc golf a lot, and you do the betting thing a lot, and you do fantasy football, and you watch NFL, and you play Madden.
Yeah.
And you do watch UFC and boxing.
Yeah.
I don't think enough is the right terminology. You're really into it now.
Yeah, I suppose.
He's trying to figure out some way to say he's not into it. I can tell by the way he's acting right now. He's trying very hard.
Of all the things that I'm into, I suppose.
You are more into sports as a variety than I am.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's probably more because I'm thinking of a in relation to you and our cousin.
Yeah, you would be more into it.
I'm more jack of all tradesy, and you guys are more
sports.
Focused in.
Mine's just football.
Yeah.
I love the NFL, obviously, and then I care enough to like hear stories about other sports, but no, the NFL is really the only one that I really give a shit about.
Yeah. Yeah, like big time. To a sweaty degree.
Yeah.
That's cool, though.
That's cool that I like the NFL.
Yeah, you got something that you're into like that, yeah. That's
cool that I have a hobby.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just play Fortnite.
You don't even do that.
Yeah, I know. It's gotten me in a lot of trouble lately.
Yeah, that's another thing Burt does is he makes up his own fucking words and language, and then he acts like everybody in the world knows what he's talking about. The amount of times he said something on stream and everyone's like, what did you say? No one's heard that before, ever.
Yeah.
Bert's like, no, my little brother says it all the time, so that means everybody says it. Fucking queer.
Yep.
The amount of time, like Burt literally, like while we're hanging out, he'll constantly be like looking over at his brother like a little kid, like looking at his mom and dad, like, Mom, Dad, watch me. And your brother just looks at you like he has weights on his eyes, like he barely has his eyes open. He's like, kill yourself.
Yeah, that's his thing.
No, not even like as a meme. Like, just I've watched your guys' natural interactions all the time, and you're like this kid showing his dad his beautiful picture that he drew, and your brother's just like, that looks like shit.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. We have fun.
He doesn't look like he has fun. You guys might have fun on your own, but
No,
anytime
he
you
does.
guys are together, your entire family looks like they hate you.
Yeah, it's a thing. Now the rest of them, I don't know about them, but no, me and my
Oh
brother
yeah,
are
I've seen your
different.
dad look at you with a lot of
With
disappointment
contempt.
in his eyes and call you a lot of mean names. So yeah, I would say the rest of it. Yeah.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Now
Should
my
we go-
family calls me names all the time. I don't deny it.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much.
How come you don't like your brother with problems more? Are you being discriminatory, Bert?
No, I fuck with him all the time.
Not as much as you fuck with the other one.
Oh, I mean, I
Not
also
even close. All
have-
the time. There's another word.
quite
all
literally
the
shared a
time.
bedroom with my middle brother for
When-
like 8 years or something.
So,
Well, that's pretty close.
yeah. I was
Yep.
asking about the other one.
I understand. You asked in relation to my other brother. You said, "Why don't you whatever with him?" Is
Yeah, are you being
other one.
discriminatory?
And I'm
You think it's just
saying,
because he's shared a bedroom together automatically?
I think that naturally makes you a bit more close, but
Yeah, but you're also you also went to college and everything.
yeah,
You're your own person now.
yeah,
You haven't
Whenever I
been
come
living in the
back, we're
same
still-
bedroom.
in the same bedroom,
But it's not it's not the bedroom part that's important. If you guys were in different bedrooms, you would still be just as close.
probably, yeah. I don't know. We're always having each other come over and
See, I love
Sorry,
my
what's going
brother
on?
too, and my brother, I would tell him to come over and watch stuff. But I like girls more.
yeah, kind of mid, but
But yeah, guys,
never
I guess
been a
if you wanna
fan.
have a good relationship with somebody, just be in the same bedroom together. I guess
It's pretty big.
that's all
Goes a
it
long
takes.
ways. Yeah.
That's the only reason why they're tight is because they slept together in the same room.
That's it. Yeah.
They silently jerked off, hoping the other person wouldn't notice.
Pretty much.
Guess that brings a bond between two people.
It really does.
I know a lot of people that shared rooms with somebody and they never wanted to blow that person as much as you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Except in, once again, the adult videos that I seen. When you're
Then
sharing
that's a
room with your
whole different
stepsis.
story.
I would say those girls almost want to blow their brother as much as you do.
Almost as much.
Almost. Not quite, though. Their love
Nah.
for their brother isn't as high as yours is, that's for sure.
Damn.
Yeah. It'd be cute if, like, the younger brother was looking up to the bigger brother as much, but the roles are reversed big time here, ladies and gentlemen. It's like Bert's, like,
You're
constantly trying to, like,
so
reach for
buddy.
it for his hand, like, trying to hold his hand. Like, all the time, like, just trying to hold his hand. Brother's like, stop.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I know I do that when I'm with my other family.
Try to
Like
hold their
bad-
hand.
Oh, yeah, because I literally don't really associate with any of them, really.
You don't associate with them, so you
My
try to
other
hold their hands.
family. The other part of my family as much. It's like when all the
What
cousins
is-
are together, I just kind of like hang out with my brother.
Well, yeah, that's normal. You hang out with people you're most comfortable with. When you're around other people you're not comfortable to be around.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable against my with my cousins.
Yeah,
My
that's
other cousins.
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's very normal.
So that
Even
I
if
would
you-
say, if you think
Even
when
if
I'm
you
hanging out with
didn't
you
know
guys is
anybody in the room, though, you would probably stick to the person that you kind of knew more than the ones you didn't,
weird. Yeah.
or were kind of comfortable around. So,
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
just saying the
I-
way we are around you guys is much, much worse around our cousins. So
So you want to blow your brother even more when you're around your cousins?
yeah,
Is
that
that
one's
what I'm
pretty bad.
hearing? Is that what
Pretty
I'm
much.
hearing?
Yep, that's what you're hearing.
Yeah. What in the fucking Alabama?
Yeah. I think it's just we have so many fucking inside jokes. Like there's so much shit that I say that you guys don't really get.
Yeah, I think every family has that. Every
Yeah, so why
family
are
members.
you
The inside jokes aren't the issue, though.
What's the issue?
The issue is like how you are constantly like looking at him and
Yeah, I'm making jokes that
admirable
only he
eyes, like
gets.
smiling, just like so happy you're in the presence of your younger brother. It's like when my little brother was obsessed with my dad.
Huh. I don't know if that's
It's just like you're
necessarily-
sitting there and you're looking at him smiling and you're like, oh, man, I love you. I'm so glad we're brothers.
That must be
You are my favorite
misery.
person on this planet. And I couldn't imagine not being around you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
And your
that's
brother just looks
accurate.
at you half eyes closed, saying, kill yourself.
Yeah, every time.
See, the thing is like, I'm not saying it's accurate. I'm not saying you do that. I'm not saying you think that, but you act like it all the time. It's the same thing with your tone of voice. Like when you get pissy randomly and you're like, what the fuck? I'm not pissed. I'm like, you sound like you're about to fucking snap somebody's neck. And that
I know. I
somebody
don't even know why that
is
is.
probably
It's
yourself.
just like more energy and shit.
Yeah.
Is
And
red
that's
bad?
all people are saying is that's what it sounds like. That's what you act like. And then you were like, you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm just telling you.
It's
that's not
like the
case.
what
How else do you
we
say
don't
that? I don't know.
we don't
Like, why even point it out if you don't? If you know it's not what's actually going on, I don't know why you'd point it out. Like at this point, I feel like me getting more upset and telling you that's not what's going on should let you know that you don't need to remark
or
on it in
you
the
could
future.
stop sounding like a fucking prick.
I
in the
can't
first
do that.
place.
It's just a natural thing that I
You
do.
very much can do that.
Yeah.
That's like a husband saying, I can't not hit you, so just don't piss me off.
Exactly.
It's the same
That's what's
thing.
gonna
Or you
happen.
could just react differently when you can handle your emotions a little bit better.
Yep.
And
That's
then
one
Burt
thing
says,
I'm
or you could just
extremely bad
not
at.
piss me off.
That's a lot of the shit that you fucking say. It's incredible. It's incredible how you can't read your own advice, buddy.
Oh, no, I get pissed off. I lose my marbles with
So
you
many.
all the time.
So many of our conversations end like that.
Yeah,
Really,
no, I admit
motherfucker, you
it.
shouldn't just piss me off in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I admit it.
Yep.
See? See how easy that was?
Yep.
I will admit, if anybody knows how to get under my skin, it's fucking Burt from the Burt and Burger podcast.
Same thing with Burger.
Mm-hmm. But I
The
admit
only
it.
other person that pisses me off nearly as much as you would be my mom like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it, though.
8 years ago, your mom doesn't piss you off anymore?
Not really.
Because you talk to me all the time about how much she pisses you off.
Oh, with like little dumb things that don't matter, but
Well, you get very pissed off. That's another thing. Bert just goes above and beyond it, and then he's like, nah, she's fine, though.
yeah. I don't know.
Like
the
Bert
last
sounds
time
like
I
he's
just showed
literally
him.
about to have a panic attack, and then he's like, yeah, it's fine, though.
Yeah. Yeah, those things are fun. Now, you, on the other hand, I have a lot of panic attacks with you.
Good.
A lot.
Good.
Yeah,
You deserve it.
I guess so.
You've even said that in one of your highlight clips. I'm like, and
What?
why is that, Bert? And you're like, because I'm a stupid piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's tough.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, moral of the story is, yeah, people could stop pissing you off, but you could also stop hitting your wife, too.
You could also quit being gay, yeah.
Yeah, you could also just stop playing the victim card and take some responsibility.
Okay. Yep, one last jab.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's the moral of the story.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, did you have anything else you wanted to say about PP time, by the way, or was that it?
I don't think so. I think that's it.
That was it? Well, there was your jumping off point.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. So, I have the top 5 for this week.
Okay.
That's right. Oh, sorry, did you have it?
Huh?
Did you have it?
No?
Oh, you said, oh, okay. Like,
Okay.
you didn't know I had it. Shit, if you had one, let's do yours then. We can do yours. It's
What
fine.
the fuck? What did we do last week?
We did yours, most expensive liquor or most expensive drinks.
Oh, thank fucking God.
But shit, if you had one up already,
Nah.
we can do yours.
Hey, you don't got one?
No, I do. I got it right here. But you're like, oh, okay.
I don't know if I said it quite like that.
You
but-
said, oh, okay, like you were surprised though.
Oh, okay.
Shit, we can do yours though. You want to do yours?
No, I don't got one pulled up.
Oh, just Misuse of words again. Gotcha. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's top 5 time here on the B&B podcast. Top 5 is a section of the podcast where one of the hosts, it's me this week, brings a top 5 list to the other one, and that host has to guess as many in that list as possible. So, we've talked about biggest peens on average by state, to which video game has grossed the most amount of money, the most successful Jim Carrey movies, to Burt asking me what's the most spoken fucking languages in the world. So you can see they get really cool and creative to really cringe and generic. This one goes off of the cringe and generic one, but I wanted to see how close Burt could get for the top 5 here. So we shall see. I have a list that I've cross-checked a couple of times, and I did see the same few answers at the top here. So we're going to go off of this one that I have in front of me, Burt. And it is, what are the most downloaded phone apps of all time? I just need the top 5.
Of all time, huh?
Yeah, but I got top 15 in front of me.
Okay.
So, this is phone apps. So,
okay.
it goes across all of the phones, not just iPhone.
Man, okay.
So, top 5. What do you think?
How about Candy Crush?
Nope. Not even the top 15.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Wow. If I was the one asking you this, do you think you could guess any of them?
Yes, very easily. I know for a fact you've heard of at least 4 out of the 5. I have never heard of 5 in my life. But
holy shit.
every one of these other ones, yes. I'm looking at the top 15. Yes. Every one of them I've heard of.
Wait, did you say phone games?
I did not say phone games.
Are
I
they
said the
apps?
most downloaded apps of all time.
Apps? Is it Google Chrome on there?
Let's see. Nope.
Your list is beat, pal.
Nope. Your guessing's beat. What, you guessed Candy
Google
Crush and Google
Chrome?
Chrome? No, most iPhones have Safari already on it.
Yeah, Safari's mid, buddy.
Well, that's why it might be mid, but people aren't going out of their way to download Google Chrome. They're going out of their way to download these other fucking apps.
Wait, also, is it most downloaded? Is that what it is?
Burt, the question is the most downloaded phone apps of all time.
Okay, because I think all the Androids come with it preloaded, so that's probably
exactly. That's why you wouldn't go out of your way to download it.
Yeah. Oh, shit. How about the Angry Birds?
Nope.
This is going to be rough.
Wow, I thought this was a cringe list.
Yeah.
Wow. I think once you guess once you guess one, the rest are just going to fall into place.
I was going to say Tinder.
Nope.
But there's no way. What the fuck? Oh, how about Facebook?
There we go. Number 3 is Facebook.
Of all time, is TikTok up there?
TikTok is number 1. What I tell you, ladies
What
and
the
gentlemen,
fuck?
once he gets in the mindset, he's going to guess it. Number 1 is TikTok. Number 3 is Facebook.
What about Twitter? Is that 2?
No, Twitter's not on that list.
Wow.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising.
What the fuck else is up there? Spotify on there?
Spotify's number 10. It's not on the top 5.
10. How about, oh no. I was going to say Gmail.
Nope. There is only, I guess, I was going to say there's only one game on this top 15 list, but there is a second one.
Oh my God.
Long story short, it's a list of 15. 2 of them are games. The rest are not.
Holy shit. Is YouTube on there? Or is that probably
YouTube's 11. It's
one?
not in the top 5.
Fuck.
I feel like YouTube was preloaded for a while.
Yeah.
At least on iPhones.
Right. Oh, was Snapchat on there?
Not in the top 5.
Damn.
That's a surprise.
Instagram.
Number 2.
There it is. So many people fucking love Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Mid-ass
That's definitely more females, I believe.
I never fucking got into that.
Yeah. I have a lot of news on there. Like, I follow a shit ton of NFL things on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I know you're always tagging me. It literally gets lost on my fucking homepage.
Mm-hmm. You'll see it eventually.
Oh, I do. I always do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a day late. But
Week late, but yeah.
Is Pinterest on there?
No.
Okay, that one was a bit of a stretch, but is there any other gay apps that I don't use but I know are big?
Number 4, you could probably guess, but I can tell you the last 2. I don't know if you'll guess it. I don't think you will. You have any last guesses? I'll just tell you it.
Fuck, I feel like I need to... No, there's no way that's... Is Kindle up there?
No.
Damn, okay.
Number 4 is WhatsApp.
Yep, never gonna get that.
Yep, I know you've heard of that one, but I don't think we've ever really needed to use
I used to
WhatsApp.
have it to fucking text one guy.
Yeah, I had a different texting thing for my iPod, but it wasn't WhatsApp. Number 5 is Telegram. I have no idea what Telegram is.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it on the App Store.
Looks like another texting app, I think. But number 1 is TikTok with 656 million downloads, which is insane. Instagram is 545 million. Facebook is 416 million. WhatsApp is 395 million. And Telegram, 329 million. So this list is as of 2023, it says, but this data right there specifically was from 2021, according to Forbes. But I'm guessing that 5 is pretty damn close to what it is right now.
Huh.
And that data was specifically for number of downloads.
Right.
So, yeah, the list of the most downloaded apps. Number 6 was Zoom. 7 was Snapchat. 8 was Facebook Messenger. 9 is CapCut.
Wow.
Yeah, 10 is Spotify.
TikTok.
11 is YouTube. 12 is HBO Max. 13 is Cash App. 14 and 15 are the games. 15 is Roblox. And 14, the most downloaded paid app, I believe, according to this list, I don't think you pay for the other ones, is Subway Surfers.
Fucking gosh.
Wowzers.
Gay ass game.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, that is according to that list there. And
Not
I did
bad.
like I had to I had to check because I'm like, there's no way TikTok is.
Yeah.
That's insane because TikTok is relatively
came out
new.
a couple years ago.
Yeah, YouTube's been around a lot fucking longer, and so is Facebook.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that I would. That's why I was like, yeah. Once Burt picks up what the top ones are, he'll be
I
able
never
to figure
thought
this
of
out
social
pretty quickly.
media.
Yeah,
And I'm
well,
like,
I
fuck.
figured you'd go into gamer mode right away. That's why I didn't give you a lot of shit though about saying Angry Birds and Candy Crush because I'm like, yeah, I think that's what people think of with apps. But they don't even realize like the texting app or the phone app,
Mm-hmm.
like things like that.
Shit,
People are
you
like, what are the
like a
top
guy,
5
yeah.
apps that you have to have on your phone? And people say like, oh, I gotta have fucking Doodle Jump.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, what about the phone part? What about the settings part?
Exactly.
What
It's a
about
bunch of shit you never think of.
Yeah, exactly. Like your contacts list.
Mm-hmm.
And they're universal apps too as well. Like
Mm.
FaceTime wasn't on there or anything like that. So I figured you'd appreciate that since
Yeah,
you're
that's
not an
good.
Apple honky yourself.
I know. I've been toying around with the idea of getting one again. But
Again, you used to have an iPhone?
wait, I used to be an iPod boy.
Oh,
Like the iPod Touches or whatever, and I used to use that like a phone, but
yeah. It
Never had a
amazes me
legit
like
one.
how much my technology has changed because like before when I was young, like all throughout, like I don't even want to say when I was young. I want to say like even up to high school, I always had an iPod Touch.
yeah, me too.
Didn't fucking care about a phone. People would get like iPhones, and I'm like, why would you get an iPhone when you can just get an iPod?
Mm-hmm. I mean,
And-
my mom always rented me her fucking flip phone whenever I went on not vacations. What the fuck was it? School trips and shit.
Rented
so
it. She
gay.
made you pay to borrow her flip phone.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. No,
Wow. I was gonna say I would not be surprised if she fucking did that.
but yeah, no, it's pretty cool though. Pretty cool though, not having a phone for your entire life. You're gonna fucking bullied all the time because you didn't have a phone. But that's cool.
I had like not the BlackBerry, but the phones that were like that had the whole keyboards just chilling.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
those, and they were always like cheap ones that you would just get like at fucking Dollar General or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Go buy those ones. And I'd text my hoes on that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Then I had my iPod that I would text more hoes on. Probably watch porn on it, too.
I mean, what else would you have it for? Yeah.
I was going to say, what else would you do it on? I was like, family computer.
Yeah. I think I said that. I had a buddy who used to do that. That was like when I first started to play Dota, like really hard in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a buddy. I talked about this on the pod, didn't I?
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
We would have like fucking nights where we'd sit down and we'd like fucking grind out Dota games. And our one buddy, we're always like, yo, whatever, fucking buddy, you gonna play with us tonight? He's like, nah, I can't play, got in trouble again. It's like, dude, what the fuck did you do this time? Watching porn on the family computer in the living room. Mm-hmm. It was like in the middle of the kitchen. I'm like,
mm-hmm.
He was
same.
He was the same pervert kid who was the, oh yeah, no, I could identify any porn star just by looking at their ass. Same kid.
Oh, really?
Same fucking guy.
See, that's kind of when I knew, like I said, that's when I knew I didn't have a problem, was when my buddy did that. And he's like, oh, that's so-and-so. And I'm like, huh, I could never do that.
Beats me.
Never. Nope. To this day, still the only ones that I could ever identify are the extremely famous ones or the meme ones.
Mm-hmm.
Like that one chick on iFunny all the time. What the fuck was her name?
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Khalifa?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the Middle Eastern girl. Like, apparently she wasn't even that. Like, she didn't even do that many videos. She just got really memey on iFunny.
Uh-huh.
Like that's where my names come from with that shit.
Big memes.
Yeah. Other than that, no, Nope, didn't really have it wasn't like a fucking trading card or anything where I had to have my my player that I had to collect.
He would like download all the shit on the family computer.
He would?
Yeah.
I never downloaded anything.
He had like a Mac that he played on in the fucking living room.
Yeah, no, if I downloaded shit, it was viruses by accident.
Exactly. It's like, what the fuck? What a little psycho.
Yeah.
Now he's a line cook at one of the most expensive restaurants in town. So like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him. Turned his life around. He's probably doing the same thing.
Exactly.
Same. But...
I mean, shit. Look at that. You got fucking headline cook at a fancy restaurant. Feller with a master's degree. Old burger here. I mean, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, there might be something to it.
You can turn your life around.
You can.
You sure can.
Uh-huh. You just gotta have a good rebound.
I still remember, like, we get a big smart TV. I'm like, oh, I'm watching porn on that.
Yeah.
100%. I have a 65-inch 4K smart TV in my living room right now. Never have I even thought about watching porn on it.
And fucking crazy.
I can promise you I never fucking will either.
You just don't want that on there.
I know, but it doesn't even... I'd rather just watch it on my little phone in my room. Like,
yeah.
Fucking neighborhoods walking around their dogs, and I'm just watching porn on the 65-incher. No, I don't need that.
It's degeneracy.
Yeah.
You and Penny.
Yeah, I got to lock Penny in her
show.
room, yeah.
True.
Sitting there wanking one out.
Yeah. Pretty much. She can play.
No, I'm hoping my life gets to the point to where I start settling down with a single individual and just do the real thing instead of jerking off now. Kind of getting bored of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, here we go again. Burt still loves it, but...
How could you ever get bored? Fiend. Oh. Yeah. I'm not a goblin.
Overrated.
Exactly.
Boobies ain't. Don't get me wrong.
Hard to beat.
Boobies ain't overrated. Hard to beat boobies. The thing is, like, I'm not even that big of a titty guy. I'm more like ass versus tits, but I just love the fucking word boobies. It is stupidest fucking words. Big boobies. I just fucking hate that word. Look at my boobies, Dan.
Dan.
It's so stupid.
Yes.
Not my tits, my boobies.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's no way girls actually use that word.
I don't think so.
Let us know, girls. Like, when you're talking to each other, you're like, my boobies. They look good here.
Yeah, I don't.
But I guess
think
us
so.
guys aren't like, yo, our fucking Winky's looking good in these shorts.
I don't know. I think that's definitely what gets chatted about.
As a joke, I'm talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
that's the whole point in boobies is it's such like a fucking like 5th grade word.
I see.
Like eat boobies.
Yeah.
Like they're not like there's no way that word is actually like do doctors, is that the medical term? We found some marks on your boobies and we just want to make sure there's nothing wrong with them, so we're gonna put you in the boobie machine. My family said for when they get mammograms done, they say it pinches your boobies.
Uh-huh.
That's what they say.
Yeah. It's probably a little bit more PG. I don't even know what else. Yeah.
Pinch your tits, the titty pitcher. I don't know.
Yeah.
The tit squeezer.
Yeah, I suppose.
I have an image in my head on what this machine does,
Uh-huh.
but I don't really want to see it happen. I think it would scar me.
Yeah.
I just imagine like a woman standing behind it and the machine comes down and just flattens it out like a fucking pancake.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're just standing up chatting.
Yeah, just chatting
Talking
away.
about Fortnite with the doc.
Yeah. Might get
Yeah.
me hard too, though, so I might want to check it out.
Right. Never knew. Might be a
Yeah.
thing.
That might be it.
Yep.
So yeah, anyways, boobies are still good.
Yep.
So yeah, this has been the Burt and Boobie episode. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for chilling with your boys. Boobie and
Appreciate ya.
Burger.
Yep.
Burt and Tits.
Pleasure as always.
Tits and
Yeah.
Burger. There we go. That's a restaurant
There it goes.
somewhere.
If it ain't, it will be soon.
Yeah. Just give us credit.
Mm-hmm.
Give
Yeah.
your boys tatas and nipples. Shout outs.
Ham and pickle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tranny and weenie.
Tranny
That's
and
still my
weenie.
favorite.
That's what it is. Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for listening to your boys, Burt and Burger, here on a Burt and Burger podcast. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the podcast element to the family world. It's been a
Yeah.
while. It's been a while
Sure.
since I've done that one.
Yeah. Fuck it. Just got to run with it.
Wow. Damn, haven't said that one in a minute. Shit.
Help.
I'm just thinking about all this meth we're about to deliver on GTA afterwards. Sorry.
True.
We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world, everybody. And remember, at the end of the day, it's comedy. Please calm down.
Relax.
You have no idea how much shit was said on this episode that has absolutely zero truth behind it. So remember, it's just comedy. Some of it might have 110% truth behind it.
It might
Like
just
Burt
be.
being gay in that, but that's a fact.
Yep.
Science has proved that one.
Science has locked that one in long ago.
That's not a theory no more. That is an accepted fact around the world.
Yep. Forgot what
But
they call
yeah.
that. Yeah.
We're at episode 175 next week. Burt promised us highlight clip.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
Fuck. Might be time to grind.
Time to grind.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys all in that episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
See you then.
Wow, this guy, Widowy gets no bitches.